What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna go ahead and do a low fade with the pompadour on top. But you guys, I do want to apologize for the delay on the video uploads. I've been super busy, I've been moving, and I also just got back from vacation. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to upload these videos for you guys. But here I'm gonna go ahead and get started by using my Andis T outliner, and I'm gonna go ahead and begin to set in my bald guideline. When you guys are doing this step right here, you guys want to make sure that you guys are working really neat. Make sure that you guys knock out all the hair, that way you don't have to come back for it later. Alright, so now for any type of bald fade or any fade that you are doing, you always want to go ahead and use this shaver right here. This will make your client's haircut last a little longer, and it will also make the haircut look a lot cleaner. Now, to not leave such a harsh line with the shaver, I always like to go downwards close to the line. I feel like by doing that, it allows me to blend out the bottom line even more. Alright, but moving on to the next step, here I do have my cordless seniors with the lever all the way open. And as always, I'm going to go ahead and create a new guideline by going up about an inch. Now, I get a lot of questions about this on how do I get rid of the bottom line. Like, people are having trouble with this. The way that helps me the most is by using my trimmers, the ones I set in my bald guideline with. I like to use those, but just flick up about 1/4 of an inch, and they'll slowly start to taper out the bottom line. And my clippers right here, the ones I'm using, well, any clipper that I have, I always like to zero gap them, because if you do not zero gap them, getting that bottom line out, even with the help of the trimmers, is gonna be really difficult to do. So I really recommend you guys to go ahead and zero gap your guys' clippers. But here I do have my lever all the way closed, and I'm gonna go ahead and go up about 1/4 of an inch, just to go ahead and start blending out the bottom line. Now here I'm switching to my lever halfway, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish blending out that bottom line. Alright, so now here I have my number 1 guard with the lever all the way open, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new guideline by going up about an inch. Now using my half guard with the lever all the way open, I'm going to go ahead and start to blend down from the top to the bottom. but I'm still making sure that I'm staying in the middle section right there. Now here I have my lever halfway, and just going slightly underneath the previous step, we're going to go ahead and start to lighten up the bottom line. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and close my lever all the way, and with this I am just going to go ahead and clean up the bottom of the fade, getting rid of any line. So now I'm going to go ahead and wet my client's hair down with some water just to go ahead and get the top hair out of the way. That way when I go in with the clipper over comb, I'm not cutting any of his length. Now here I'm going to go ahead and start to clipper over comb. That way I'm blending in the fade to the top. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and begin to blend in the beard, and for the beard I basically do the exact same steps as I do for the fade, except just going downwards. And first starting off with the lever all the way open, going to it all the way closed, and then halfway, just to go ahead and begin to blend it out. Now here I attach my number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed, and I'm slowly going to go ahead and start to lower down that line. And as you guys can see, I'm constantly switching my lever from the open position to the all the way closed position. Now here I have my half guard starting with the all the way closed, and then I'm going to slowly work my way to the all the way open just to go ahead and get rid of that line. Now here I have the 1.5 guard with the lever all the way closed, and this is going to be the last guard I will be using. It's just going to help the transition from the taper to the length on the beard. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my Andis T outliners, and I'm going to go ahead and start to line them up on the beard first. I always like to start off around the ear part. I don't know why, it's just a habit of mine. So I always go ahead and start off with that. Now to go ahead and begin on his lineup, I always like to use these True Barber hair grippers. At first I didn't like them at first just because I didn't really know how to use them, but after I got comfortable with them and started messing with them a little bit more, it really does help you be able to see where the actual natural lineup is, and it holds the long hair back too. So I really like using these. It just helps me out on my lineups all the time. But starting the lineup, I always like to start off in the middle and then work my way over to one side. And then once I finish one side, I like to copy exactly what I did from one side to the other. And if you guys see something off, I always like to take a few steps back and then just kind of really give it a nice look, just to make sure everything is nice and perfect. Now every time I do a haircut, I always like to style my client's hair, just because like when I do that, it makes them feel so much better. Just seeing the end result, having their hair styled, it just gives it a whole completely different look with just using just water. Yeah, I always like to go ahead and blow dry his hair and then add some product to it. But that's pretty much it for the haircut, you guys. Let me show you guys how he came in. And to be honest, it didn't really look that much like he needed a haircut, but then after you see the end result, you're just gonna be like, dang, like that little difference makes a big difference. Just look at him now, he just looks super fresh. But if you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up. Also, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I will be trying to post every single week, sometimes even twice a week. Just because I'm back, and you know, I'm back. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video, you guys. I hope you guys liked it, but I'm out. Peace.
Dile que tú eres mía.